Honestly, I'm not sure why there's still all the Ekans here. Like, the event was only supposed to last for 3 days. And it's been close to a month afterwards? It's been a bit. I don't know why they're still here. What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play I honestly thought the game crashed there for a second. Pokemon Scarlet, the Teal Mask. Last time, we managed to get done with a few members of the Kitakami Ogre clan, and only one member remains. We were told that we needed to find a way down next to a pool that is... I forget what exactly the wording was, but it was basically a pool that is forever, like, shining or bright or something like that. And thus we have come all the way back to the Crystal Pool. In this episode, oh boy, did I spend quite a bit of time off screen trying to find where this was. I think I spent over, I don't know, it felt a lot longer, but I think it ended up being about over half an hour of me mostly kind of exploring around the cave areas over this way. And also just kind of exploring just the immediate area over here in case there was something that I happened to miss. And there was something that I happened to miss because I just couldn't find it. The area that we are supposed to go is actually across from the bridge here. This is something that I unfortunately had to look up because I was spending a lot of time looking and was getting absolutely nowhere and was losing my mind. But where we need to go is actually behind this way over here. Pretty close to where those Terra Crystals are. And right here is a little cave entrance that we can go in. And we can fall down. There's also an Ekans here, for whatever reason. Just regular Ekans. And there goes my Kommo-o. Okay, well, just kind of jump down here. Oh god. Oh god! Okay, well, thankfully Koraidon just kind of comes out automatically. So this is where the guy is, really deep down here. Oh, hey, Cleffa. And now all the Pokemon are... Oh, jeez. Okay, that is... I was expecting that to still be a wash because it's a little tiny baby Pokemon. Nope. Types mean everything. Anyway, this is where the last person is. I'm gonna go ahead and have mission out front like I usually do. And we'll see where this goes. Kotetsu. Okay, not the first time I've heard about martial prowess. What do you have? You have Heracross. Yeah, I did need to look up the location, but I very specifically tried to avoid any information beyond that, and especially about Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this Heracross with a Bulldoze. Okay. So down goes its defenses. And with Bulldoze, it will also lower its speed. And is it enough? Nah. That's fine. Okay, so... Bug possibly fighting. So... Granted, fighting is what I would initially think martial prowess was, but I think the last time we heard that line, it was a normal type specialist. But we'll see. We'll see what exactly comes after the Heracross. So, what is her next Pokemon? Next Pokemon is... Conkeldurr. Okay, here's the fighting type specialist. Thankfully, fighting should still not really be that big of a deal. I've got Marie to really handle it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, well, thankfully, no stab. Honestly surprised Marie survived that, considering that is quad weak. But hey, the more I can take down, the better. Marie's already taken down 2 of them. Next is... Ooh, Mew gets a move. Who's Mueller? Transform! Neat. I don't need a Ditto. Okay, next is Kommo-o. Okay, I think we've got a mirror match coming up. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit it with an Air Slash. There we go. And down goes Clanging Scales. Okay. Down goes Clanging Scales. I mean, down goes Marie due to the Clanging Scales. Oh, what? Oh, no. Throat Spray. Okay. Von Karma can work. Jibo would get wrecked. Mew still would be pretty good. The main issue that I have is... What is their Kommo-o speed? I'm just gonna switch into Mew. That's a much safer switch in. Plus, Mew is definitely faster. So, no issues there. And the last is Gallade. Ooh, okay. Fighting Psychic. Alright, so Psychic is just going to be regular effectiveness. Let's go ahead and hit it with a Thunder Wave. Come on! '90 accuracy, my ass! This honestly feels like it's closer to 75. My god. I've never had this move miss so much in my life before. Which apparently was a change that happened in Gen 7. So I've been told. Along with changes of confusion, which that I also didn't know. Okay. Well, Jeeble. A close combat will just take it out immediately. But it is paralyzed. Okay, so... What's the worst that could happen? I couldn't possibly... Okay, there we go. It's like I couldn't possibly miss 2 at 90 accuracy moves back to back. Okay, well, down goes Jeeble. But that play rough did wonders. And it lowered his attack. Wasn't enough to say Jeeble, but it should be enough for Von Karma to easily take down in case something stupid happens. And there we go! God, ever since getting Von Karma, just my luck with these guys has been drastically changed. It has been changed so much for the better. Okay. What is that back there? Oh, it's the Cleffa. Okay, but with that, the last of the Kitakami Ogre clan have been defeated. So I'm gonna fly back to Mosui Town, heal, and we can claim our reward. Alright, so our reward for taking down the last of the Kitakami Ogre clan is a choice band. So yeah, just like choice specs, but for physical attack. And with that, it seems you defeated every last member of the Kitakami Ogre Clan. With an opponent as strong as you, I think I can actually go all out. Huh! Yeah, I thought so. I am the one and only secret master of the Kitakami Ogre Clan. The final battle is nigh. Let me know once you've prepared yourself. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's like, the guy who's basically getting other people to fight these guys. It's like, he's a secret leader, isn't he? Okay, I will take a little bit of an opportunity to raise up Mission's level. Mission has been woefully behind. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get her up to level 80, just so she matches with everyone else. Because the problem with Mission always being my lead-in is that she always goes down, and so never gets any experience. Alright, but let's go ahead and see what this master can do. Let's go somewhere more suited for battle. Come with me. I am Muramasa, secret master of the Kitakami Ogre Clan. Now, have at you! Alright. So what do you have? You start off with a Gengar! Oh boy! But only level 75, but he also has 5 Pokemon. Okay, so it seems like he's about the same level range as the others, but he does have an extra Pokemon at the end. Gengar should not have Levitate. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with an Earthquake. Oh, that is bad. Cool, now everyone's gonna be poisoned when they come in. That's just great. Oh, and it has a Focus Sash! Come on! So he's always going to have that set up. And now it's badly poisoned! Oh, joy. Okay, well, Marie is at least immune. I don't think anyone else is. Great. So I'm gonna have to deal with poison all throughout. Next Pokemon is Trevenant. Okay, thankfully he didn't get a single attack off with the Gengar. It was just set up with those spikes. Excuse me. Okay, Trevenant. Ghost Grass. Not really too much I can do. Yeah, Horn Leech, which, I mean, it's gonna heal off of that, but I may as well get the Bulldoze off so I can lower its speed. It's the best thing that I can realistically hope for. And a Wood Hammer! Cool. Don't get why he didn't do Horn Leech again. Yeah, but I mean, the recoil is like 1. Okay, so I could try to send Jeeble out. I'm not sure Trevenant's really that fast. Viridian could be a potential play, but I don't really have anything to deal with that poison. That's also why I'm a little bit hesitant to send Marie out. Marie's also going to be my only one that isn't going to be poisoned, so... Let's go ahead. Yeah, because Jeeble will probably get wrecked pretty fast. I'll send out Viridian. I think Terastallizing here might be the best play, because he's not going to be able to really do much anything about it. The only problem that I have is that I'm not going to be getting Stab, which is going to be a little bit of an issue, but unless I just try to go with Shell Smash. You know, that might be the better play. Terrasilize and use Shell Smash. He's probably going to go with either Horn Leech or Wood Hammer, which isn't going to really do a whole lot since I'm now a Dragon type. And ideally, even with the lowered speed, I am actually faster! Oh, that is not quite what I wanted to see. I honestly thought that his Trevenant would still be faster, even with the speed loss. Okay. Yeah, Wood Hammer. That still did a bit... Well, then again, I did lower my own defense. So, there is that. Okay, and I can potentially recover if I need to, but unfortunately, with the badly poison, that's going to be a problem. It's gonna be a problem, and it's only going to get worse. So I think I'm better off just doing as much as I can. Next Pokemon is King Gambit. Oh, well, at least it's not his last Pokemon. Level 80! Oh dear god, that is much higher than his other Pokemon. But I am faster. And I one-shot him! Oh, that Shell Smash was still the right play! Okay, I'm only going to live one more turn though. Next is Dusclops. Okay. Definitely won't be able to take out a Dusclops, but I can at least still do a good amount of damage to it. Ugh. Damn Dusclops and its tankiness. Okay, well down goes Viridian, but that's fine. He's able to take down the Trevenant and take down a King Gambit too. That could have been really bad. Okay, unfortunately, I don't really have too much that's really good against Ghost. I guess Jeeble. Jeeble's about the best that I got. It can't use any Ghost-type moves against it. So, I have that going for me at the very least. Let's go ahead and hit it with a Shadow Claw. Not really great. Oh boy, oh god. That isn't good. I wonder, is Pain Split the only move it can realistically use? Honestly, yeah, Pain Split's the only thing it can use. Okay, well, I will still slowly chip away at its own health. I am praying for a crit. Okay, so at this point, it's just steadily taking both of us down, and then there's this poison. Crit would be real nice. Okay, not entirely sure. Does the poison take me out? It does. Damn. Great. High chance to crit, I don't crit. Low chance to miss, and I miss constantly. Why does that not surprise me? Okay, ooh, Dusclops isn't really that fast. I guess I can try Von Karma. Interesting. Does Bulletproof protect me from Shadow Ball? It says protects from Ball and Bomb moves. I'll give Von Karma a shot. That would honestly be kind of hilarious if it does. I don't see any reason why it should. I'm expecting Ball to be more like Rollout. Okay. No, close combat's not gonna do crap. Okay, let me Dragon Dance. Okay, and I should have seen that coming. I honestly should have seen that coming. I probably should have just attacked. But he might just go for the Shadow Ball then, in that case. Ugh, damn Dusclops! I'm gonna do another Dragon Dance. Pray that he does Soul Split. Oh, right, he can't hit me with... I don't think he can hit me with Shadow Ball because I'm a fighting type. Yeah, and I chose not to attack because I figured that I would then gain HP. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to survive another hit. So let's go ahead and use Dragon Claw. Hopefully that's enough to take it down. It is! I probably go down from poison. I do. Okay. So that is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't get a chance to see what his last Pokemon is. Alright, well, we'll send in Mew. I can at the very least get Thunder Wave off. And his last Pokemon is Crawdaunt. I still have Giga Drain. Wait, do I synchronize? I don't. Hazards don't trigger synchronize. Okay, well, whatever. Go ahead and hit Crawdaunt with a Thunder Wave. Unfortunately, it is part dark. So, we'll see how well that goes. Cool! Completely takes me out. Should have just used Bug Buzz. That probably would have been the better play. Okay, well, at the very least, I can use Bug Buzz on this turn. If he hurts me quite a bit, I've got Giga Drain to heal me. We'll use Bug Buzz. And I didn't need it! Alright! And down goes Muramasa. Marvelously done. We are utterly defeated. So you've managed to defeat even me! I must commend your strength. Just kidding. Thanks for taking part in our little event. You see, the Kitakami Ogre Clan is actually a special campaign we run to train up the kiddos and let them experience the joys of battling. We always hold this event around the same time as the Festival of Masks. Problem is, our members don't know how to hold back, so kids never made it to the end before. I think you might be the first one to defeat me. So, here, congrats! Take this prize. And for reward, we get an ability patch? Is that different from the ability capsules? The patch can be used to change the regular ability. Oh! Okay, this allows us to get access to a hidden ability. So do the capsules only switch between the potential normal abilities? And this gives access to the hidden ability then? I guess, otherwise there wouldn't be much of a use of this over the capsules. Keep up your training in the land of Kitakami. Grow big and strong in the great outdoors. Alright. And with this, our time here in Kitakami has come to an official close. Though there is still a potential for a backdoor. Essentially, I'm still debating whether or not I really want to go through with helping Perrin. Apparently there is a sort of mini-quest associated with her, but 150 Pokemon is still 150 Pokemon out of 32. Now granted, I don't necessarily need to worry about every single Pokemon. There's several that can only be done through trade evolutions. So that's something to be kind of weary about. But there is overlap between here and with the Blueberry Academy. So there is still, at the very least, a chance for me to be able to actually, like, get some work done while we are trying to do stuff in Blueberry Academy. at the very least... Okay, so it looks like there's about 200 Pokemon here in the Kitakami Pokedex. So we need to basically get 3/4 of all Pokemon here. We still have quite a bit. Okay. Well, we don't really have that much time left. So I think maybe for the time being, what I can do with the time I have left is see if we can't try to catch a few Pokemon. Obviously, none of these are usable, especially since we are here at the end of Kitakami. I need to seriously go and heal up my Pokemon, I just realized. But at the very least, I can use this opportunity to just grab quite a few Pokemon, add them to the Pokedex, and see if we can't make just a little bit of headway into filling out the Kitakami Pokedex. We may still come back to here in the future if we do decide to do that, and then we can go and help Perrin out. We'll be using this team. But at the very least, all of these Pokemon, not going to be using in any capacity. But hey, more chance for Pokedex entries. Rockruff, the puppy Pokemon. This Pokemon is very friendly when it's young. Its disposition becomes vicious once it matures, but it never forgets the kindness of its master. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and try to catch as many different type of Pokemon as I can. With as little time as we have left. I'm gonna see what I can do about catching as many Pokemon as possible, and then once I'm done catching, I'll just use the bunch of candies that we have to force evolutions. That'll fill out more of the Pokedex, and we'll go from there. I don't know how many Pokemon I'll be able to catch, but I will go ahead and see what I can do about skipping on ahead and just showing what exactly I capture. So let's go ahead and start off with a Spinarak. Spinarak, the string spit Pokemon. Even while there are prey ensnared in its nest of spun thread, Spinarak will wait motionlessly until darkness falls. Poochyena, the bite Pokemon. It bares its large fangs and barks vigorously to try to intimidate opponents, but this is actually a manifestation of its cowardly nature. Ekans, the snake Pokemon. It can freely detach its jaw to swallow large prey whole. It can become too heavy to move, however. Pichu, the tiny mouse Pokemon. It is unskilled at storing electric power. Any kind of shock causes it to discharge energy spontaneously. Fomantis, the sickle grass Pokemon. Fomantis hates having its naps interrupted. It fires off beams using energy it gathers by bathing in the sun. Litwick, the candle Pokemon. Its flame is usually out, but it starts shining when Litwick absorbs life force from people or Pokemon. Coughing, the poison gas Pokemon. Toxic gas is held within its thin, balloon-shaped body, so it can cause massive explosions. Duskull, the Requiem Pokemon. In the dead of night, these Pokemon wander through towns in search of children, whose vital energy is a Duskull's favorite food. Fun fact, this is the first Duskull I've seen in the entire game. Neat. Jingling, the bell Pokemon. There's an orb inside its mouth. When it hops, the orb bounces all around and makes a ringing sound. Ooh, scale shot. Neat. Mudbray, the donkey Pokemon. This Pokemon covers itself in mud that it has regurgitated. The mud won't dry out even if it's exposed to the sun for a long time. Ew. Mudsdale's pretty good, but ew. Nosepass, the compass Pokemon. The magnet in Nosepass's nose provides an unerring compass, making this Pokemon an excellent partner for trainers going on a journey. I think we got time for maybe one more Pokemon. Okay, maybe not necessarily the Bombardier, especially since I've already caught one. Shanks, the Flash Pokemon. The extension and contraction of its muscles generates electricity. It glows when in trouble. Alright, well, I think that about wraps up the time that I realistically have. Yeah, there's so many other Pokemon that I could potentially catch, but we do have other things that we need to do, and we do still need to evolve all of these Pokemon. Wow, that actually took up just enough space. Pretty good. Oh, the Duskull. That Duskull's honestly not bad. The Rockruff also. Dang, that is a really good Rockruff. Out of curiosity's sake, what's its ability? Ah, Keen Eye. Well, I mean, I guess theoretically I could use the patch to get Dusk Form Rockruff if I really wanted to. No sense doing that, considering that all I really need is to just evolve it. Also, do any of them have any marks? The Nose Pass does! And only the Nose Pass. What does it have? The Prideful Mark. The mark of an arrogant Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and I've got two whole... Well, I guess not necessarily two whole parties. Pichu I don't need to evolve because I already have Pikachu. Chingling, I can't really do it because I'm pretty sure that's a friendship evolution. But everything else I believe should just be levels. At least as far as I realistically can go with a lot of them. So let me go ahead and change up the party and let's get some evolutions in. Okay, so from here, all I really need to do is just apply a ton of candies, which I have plenty of. So it'll basically just be that, and I'll be showing off the evolutions and the Pokedex entries. And then we'll call it a day once we've gotten through all of them. Wheezing, the poison gas Pokemon. Top grade perfume is made using its internal poison gases by diluting them to the highest level. Why would you not just use a Galarian Wheezing at that point? It also wants to learn Double Hit. Do I really need to? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Wow, high level coughing are just death traps to try to catch. Holy crap. Destiny Bond, Memento, and Explosion. Dear God. Mightyena, the Bite Pokemon. They faithfully follow the orders of their leader. Prey targeted by Mightyena is never allowed to escape the outstanding teamwork of its pursuers. And it can learn Snarl. Not really super great, all things considered. I think I'm good. Lycanroc, the Wolf Pokemon. This Pokemon uses its rocky mane to slash any who approach. It will even disobey its trainer if it dislikes the orders it was given. And it wants to learn Counter. No! Arbok, the Cobra Pokemon. The pattern on its belly appears to be a frightening face. Weak foes will flee just at the sight of the pattern. And it wants to learn Crunch, which is an actually decent move. I mean, I guess Belch, because it needs a berry to use it. Lampent, the lamp Pokemon. Lampent appears at the moment of death and promptly absorbs the spirit as it leaves the body. Spoopy. I mean, I had the trade regular Wooper before, so it's another Pokemon added to the dex. Quagsire, the waterfish Pokemon. This carefree Pokemon has an easygoing nature. While swimming, it always bumps into boat hulls. Luxio, the spark Pokemon. Strong electricity courses through the tips of its sharp claws. A light scratch causes fainting in foes. Luxray, the Gleam Eyes Pokemon. It can see clearly through walls to track down its prey and seek its lost young. Damn, Luxray uses hacks. I honestly didn't know you needed a Thunderstone for this. Not sure when they changed it, but that's apparently what you need nowadays. Honestly thought you needed Ancient Power. But you don't! Just a Thunderstone. Probopass, the Compass Pokemon. It controls 3 units called Mini-Noses using Magnetic Force. With them, it can attack a foe from 3 directions. Try it. I was about to say, it almost sounds like a great use for Tri-Attack. Sure enough. Let's go ahead. Oh, Jesus. I feel like Lock-On is necessary for some of these moves. My god. Yeah, let's get rid of Zap Cannon. Mudsdale, the Draft Horse Pokemon. This Pokemon has been treasured not just for its physical labor, but also because it produces high-quality mud used for making pottery. Dusclops, the Beacon Pokemon. Dusclops is feared because it's said to pull the soul out of anyone who gazes upon the strange movement of its hands. Unfortunately, I cannot get Dusk Noir because that requires a trade. I'm also having trouble evolving Lampent into Chandelure because I need a Dusk Stone, and somehow I don't have any of those. And they're apparently really hard to come by in this game. Okay, Shadow Punch is Feint Attack. Cool. Let's go ahead. I will get rid of Hex because it doesn't have a move already. Not that I really am going to use it. And now it's daytime, I can finally evolve Fomantis. Lurantis, the Bloomsicle Pokemon. By masquerading as a bug Pokemon, it lowers the guard of actual bug Pokemon lured in by a scent of sweet flowers. Its sickles bring them down. Alright, and that is... Oh, Petal Blizzard. That's honestly not that bad. Let's go ahead and get rid of Synthesis. Otherwise, this... its base moveset just thrives in a sunny day environment. But yeah, that pretty much does it for anything that I potentially can evolve. Again, the only other thing that I am realistically missing is just evolving Lampent into Chandelure. What was that Ekans doing? Ooh. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Pokedex stuff, though. So let's go ahead. The regular Paldean Pokedex actually has a reward. Okay, so go ahead, claim that. That is now a Water Stone. I mean, I guess that could be one way to get a Dusk Stone. I did look it up, and one way that I can get a guarantee one is having like 170 Pokedex entries. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Not anytime soon at any rate. I'm not sure exactly how much overlap there really is between the Kitakami dex and the regular Paldean dex. But honestly, I think we are probably good. What's that Earthworm? Looks to just be a regular Earthworm. It doesn't... I thought it seemed a little bit odd, but nah, seems fine. Anyway, that I think is going to be doing it for us for now. Like I said, we might be back to try to do a bit more grinding. Got 57 up from like, what, 38 before? So just shy of 20 Pokedex entries just from not really doing a whole lot. Just the first thing that I saw in a couple areas and then promptly trying to evolve them. There are still plenty of other Pokemon to try to get. But again, we'll see how I'm feeling after we are done with the Indigo Disc. Not to mention, we might be able to get a few extra Pokemon added to the Kitakami Dex in case we catch anything for a quest that just so happens to be shared between the two Pokedexes. But, like I said, we are calling it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. We are gonna head back to Blueberry Academy and, well, first off, really take a look as to what exactly we have. I really haven't taken that much of a look at Seviper at all. So we can go ahead and take a look at that and see where we go with that. And also maybe take a little bit closer look at our Decidueye. There's that we really need to look a bit more into. Plus, with a bunch of different items that we've managed to acquire here, there's definitely room for some adjustments on some held items. So we can go ahead and take a look at that, see what we can do, and see if we need, or if we need to do any extra BBQs, or if we are good to start the trial for Crispin. But we will see all of that next time. So until then, everyone, take care.